What's going on, everyone? My name is Kai. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content that I'm going to be posting in this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you tons of tips and tricks on how you can film behind the scenes content of whatever you're doing, whatever type of business you have. You should be creating content. I have a bakery. I own a bakery. We're actually at the bakery. I do tons of behind the scenes content for my Instagram, and today I'm going to give you tons of tips and tricks on how you can do the same. Let's get into it.
All right, guys, so tip number one is going to be use a tripod. Okay, a tripod is going to be a lifesaver, especially if you're doing any type of behind the scenes content where you obviously have to use your hands. Baking, you definitely have to use your hands, so using a tripod is going to be a lifesaver because that's going to stabilize your shots. You don't want shaky shots. You don't want to obviously be trying to hold a phone or hold your camera and bake at the same time, because that's going to be almost impossible. So yeah, number one is going to be use a tripod. It's going to stabilize your shots and keep your hands free. Okay. And then tip number two, and I'm going to fly through these guys. I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible, give you as much information in a short period of time. But tip number two is going to be film different angles. Like you see, I just changed the angle. I am filming a close-up of what I'm doing. You definitely want to film as much as possible, as many different angles as possible. And you want to film everything. You want to film, you know, even if the process is very long, you want to make sure you are filming that long process, but just in different angles. So do half of it, or do 1/3 of it in one angle, do 1/3 of it, like doing these cookies take so long in real life, and I just changed different angles. So obviously the shot before was of me doing this exact thing, but close up of the cookies, and then you can put the camera on the side and do the side shot like I just did, and then you can go and change the angle to an overhead angle so you can kind of see from above. So changing different angles is going to help you tell a story, which is very important. It's going to keep your content engaging. Okay, that's the key to success when creating content, is making sure that it's interesting. You don't just want to post, you know, something that's simple. I know it's difficult to kind of keep changing shots, and it's just more work, but it's gonna make for a much better video. And on Instagram and on TikTok, that's gonna be very valuable, because you want to have your content engaging. Instagram and TikTok push out your content if people watch it, right? If you post something and then people see it and then they click off, that content is not going to do well. So keeping it engaging is very important, and one way to do that is obviously switching angles and telling the story in different angles, different ways. Okay. Tip number three is going to be lighting. Lighting is very important. So you see back there where it says where the magic happens, that's just a little light. Look at how it bounces off the table. It gives it a little purple coloring. That's not the type of light that I'm talking about, but that does add to the engaging video, right? Like the engagement of the video. But what I'm talking about is actual lighting. If you can use natural light, that is always the best. Natural light, you know, by a window, something like that. If you can bake and put your content near a natural lighting, that's going to be obviously best. But my bakery, as you can see, has no windows. It just has walls. So I use artificial light, and I use a softbox, which is very important, guys. You want your content to be bright. You want it to be, you know, it's gonna make the quality of your content better if you have light going, hitting what you're doing. And I will have my softbox that I use down below. I actually just upgraded to a bit more of an expensive one, because that's gonna give you the best quality. But so far, you know, up until now, I have used a very cheap Amazon one, which I will have both of them linked below, and you can kind of make the decision for yourself, and you know, get whatever one you think is best for you and where you are in your content journey. Tip number four is going to be include yourself in your shots. I think this is what kind of, you know, gave me the success that I have on social media, is that I included myself in my videos. This allows me to show my personality, which I really enjoy. My baking skills are okay. I wouldn't say they're great. So how I compete in this industry is by showing my personality, because no one can compare to your personality as long as you're being authentic. So that's something that I would recommend is, even if you're not comfortable speaking to the camera at first, you can do voiceovers just like I'm doing here. You film yourself doing your work, and then voiceover whatever it is you need to voiceover, and that kind of gets you used to being in front of the camera. I know it's tough for a lot of people to do that, but I would highly recommend, because people buy from people. You want to show your personality and engage with your audience, and your audience is going to enjoy that, because they can get baking content anywhere, right? But they can't get your personality anywhere. So make sure to show your personality through your videos. And that brings me to tip number 5, which goes with tip number 4, is be authentic, guys. You want to be authentic, you want to be genuine, and you want to be relatable. People love people who are relatable. Don't try to act like someone else. Make sure you are doing content for you. It's going to be much more enjoyable if you're just authentic and you're yourself, and your audience will see that. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and tricks in this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I really appreciate it. That will help push my content, and I will see you soon.
All right, guys, that will conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, and also subscribe to my channel. I am new here. All the subscribers really helps. It helps push out the new content. So I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.